Trying to find winners at Cheltenham is something that we all try to achieve, and one man who has made a career out of it is Andy Smith, who, having now sold his pitch based in the Guinness Village, enjoys the festival on the opposite side of the fence.
The betting and the betting scene, the betting ring at Cheltenham now in 2019, when you look back and think of the Brigorn years, the Dawn Run years, do you look back kind of and romanticise about what it was compared to what it is now?
Oh, it's brilliant. As I said earlier, I was working for a bookie called Eddie Baxter, and we were in the front line and used to walk into Cheltenham. You had a big gap as you went down through the ring. Barry Cope had his fish stall here, and you go down and the crowd would come there. And I can remember just holding the joint up. There were so many people trying to have a bet. We were just holding the joint. They were actually fighting to have a bet. And that's, you know, you don't get that at Cheltenham no more. It's a pity. It has changed. It has changed. Obviously, you know, the punters got their phones, and there's on-course betting shops offering extra places and extra terms. It's hard for the bookies out there now unless you've got a very, very good pitch.
Do you still enjoy it?
I love it. You know, I've gone from, playing truant, working for a bookmaker, buying my own pitches, to now punting there, and lucky enough having a horse, going there as an owner. We've been there 2 years, 3 years as an owner, and obviously we've had some great times.
I was going to say, at the core of it all, we celebrate some unbelievable talent on show, don't we? The racing, and you've been a part of the Lil Rockerfeller journey. And I mean, what, 3 years ago he ran in the champion hurdle. Was he supplemented that day?
He was supplemented after he won the National Spirit at Fontwell, and I think it cost us 20 grand. People thought we were mad, really, but you know, there's four.
It was an open year.
It was an open year, yes, and there was four of us in it, and we thought, well, we'll give it a spin. And I think we finished seventh. We missed by one place getting some money back. I think we finished seventh.
Yeah.
But just to have a runner, and you walk in that paddock, you know, I've been there all these years, and I walked in that paddock that day, and there was Rich Ritchie, there was JP McManus, there was all these prominent owners, and we've walked in there, and there's like the likes of us. Looks like we've just been to the local point the points or something, but we had some laugh.
It was 12 months later, and the Stayers Hurdle 2017. That was the day, wasn't it?
That was the day we thought. Well, we were 33 to 1, 40 to 1, and I can remember going in the paddock, and I hate watching the races by anyone. I'd like to be on my own. And I'm sort of,
difficult at Cheltenham, though, isn't it?
I found somewhere, there was an helicopter, there's a big red helicopter near the entrance, and I can remember standing near this helicopter and putting my head round and watching him, and he's still in front. And when he jumped the second last, I sort of ran into the ring thinking he's going to hold on, and then Ruby's give a fantastic ride on the win. I think the only jockey would have probably beat us that day was Ruby on the horse, and it was like 1 minute was up there, and then we were down there.
I was going to say agony after the ecstasy. I mean, that's but the ecstasy that he's run as well as he has. He had, you know what I mean, Harry, who was the winning machine going into it. He had him cooked.
Yes.
And you've just got mugged by the greatest jockey of Cheltenham history.
And there's an overhead shot on Racing UK, and it showed you an angle which Ruby's coming in to win the race, and he's got on the side of us, and we just, you know, we probably get beaten neck half a length. Trevor gave him a great ride, and it was just one of those days. Will we ever get that close again? You don't know, you know. And I remember it just was in a blur. I don't suppose 7 or 8 points of Guinness helped though, right before racing, to the truth. But it was a great day, and we tried to do it again, you know, last year, and we wasn't the same. The horse wasn't the same last year, and see what happens this year.